1, 2, 3, 4. You know, that's spasticated. What do you got, fucking flippers? 3 and 4, you clap with your fucking hands.
Alright, hi everyone. Welcome to a brand new episode of the Big Girls Podcast. I'm your host, Hannah Butts. Okay, shut up. And we have special guest Days.
Hi.
Why is she a special guest? She's a fucking host.
Okay, no.
She's a host of the podcast.
Shut up.
It's the joke.
Okay, and a special coming out of the closet interview with the greatest cocksucker of all time, ColossalisCrazy.
I'm not a cocksucker. I'm just a clown. Very good person, very decent person, very entertaining person. And quite frankly, you should be thanking me a great deal for having me on this show. Bitch.
Okay. You wanted to come on here.
Oh, no, I didn't want to. I was kind of forced into it.
You were not forced into it.
Yeah, I was.
It was
literally... There were threats made. There were threats made.
Okay, there were no threats made. It was literally a simple tweet saying, "Hey, clown, you should come on the podcast." And you're like, "Okay,
That's a little
sure."
bit of a threat. That's a little bit of a threat.
The
first tweet wasn't a threat, but it's like the subsequent 70 tweets after that, a little bit stalkerish.
Okay.
And also...
There were not 70 tweets.
I fucking counted them. There were at least 70.
There were not 70.
Around that number.
You are full of shit.
It's a good estimate.
Okay, I gave you a month. I was like, okay, I'll ask you about it in a month. And then I make a tweet out about it, and then you DM me, and then you literally say one thing, and then you don't say anything when I'm trying to schedule with you.
Well, I'm a very simple person, you know. It should be yes, no.
No, you're wasting time.
That's not wasting time.
We could just literally get it done right then and there, and I don't have to bug you with all those tweets.
I can give you an answer in a few syllables. Like, that's time efficiency, really.
No. Here's the thing, though. I was like, what about this day? And then you're like, oh, yeah, that works. And I'm like, what about this time? And then you don't say anything. That doesn't plan or schedule out anything. And then I believe I said no. You.
I believe I said yes or no.
No, I said okay, so you couldn't do the 14th because of it. You don't...
You sound very triggered, Hannah Butts. You sound very triggered.
You know what? I'm not triggered. I'm just really annoyed.
All right. Well, okay, Claire, maybe we should leave and let the two,
No, stay. There's nothing more that needs to be said between us.
No, Hannah doesn't want to be left alone with me because she thinks I might be able to seduce her. Barely even trying, and I think I already have, to be honest.
Oh, you were fucking delusional.
I can hear the eroticism coming down from her microphone, clearly obsessed with me. And
I'm literally going to barf right now.
No, she's into me. She's into me. I could tell.
No.
I could tell. She wants to have my children. I think it's quite evident at this point.
No, you want a piece of Hannah Butts. I think that's what it is. That's why.
I mean, if you were naked, spread-eagled in front of me, then I probably wouldn't say no. But, I mean, the point is, I think you have been trying quite hard to get a hold of me in one way or another.
I'm trying to do a podcast here.
Yeah, but when you say you're trying to do a podcast, is it really like trying to do a podcast or trying to get ColossalisCrazy into bed with me?
Okay, that is literally not going to happen ever.
I'm not so sure. I think...
You're forgetting that I troll you so many times and you fall for it. Oh, and guess what? You want to know something about
When you're trolling me, I think it's kind of like, I really love ColossalisCrazy and I want him inside me.
No,
that's the interpretation.
I actually think you're really stupid, to be honest.
I think that's the interpretation that I'm going with. I think Hannah Butts really wants me to go inside her.
No.
I think that's
absolutely not.
This is getting graphic.
No, this is getting so...
He wants to put his little balloon animal inside you.
This is making me so uncomfortable right now.
This is fun.
No, it's not. Okay, this man didn't even know what NSFW was. He literally had to ask me what NSFW meant, and then I was in shock when I saw that. And then he Googled it, and
is that serious?
Understood it was.
Hang on, what is NSFW again?
Not safe
You're
for
kidding
work.
me.
What is NSFW again?
It's like pornographic art, pretty much.
Oh, well, why the fuck would I want? Why would I know what that is?
Okay, it's a rule on your server.
Why do you know what that is?
Just make this stop.
Hannah, you love it.
I don't.
You do?
I really don't.
If I bought a plane ticket to come out to, where are you from? Utah, Salt Lake City, and I was like, I'm going to come and see you, Hannah Butts, with the intention of perhaps like a sneaky hand job or something like that, I think he'd probably say yes.
No.
I think he would.
No.
Well,
absolutely not.
Well, I think you might say it in private, maybe not on a podcast, but I think you might say it in private.
This is not happening. I am not that type of girl. If you really want any of that, you would have to properly take me out on a date.
Hypothetically, if I flew out to Utah, we go on, I don't know what the fuck you do, like, we could go watch, like, a pig show or something like that, like, watch some, like, naked mud wrestling. I don't know what you're into, Hannah Butts. You're very good at singing. Maybe we could go catch, like, a singing show or something like that.
Am I,
Now that Hannah has been effectively, just ruined, her brain is just a fucking mess at this point. I think this is a good time to start.
I'm not ruined, actually. I'm quite fine. You're the one with the problem. So, how about this? We want to try something different with you.
Okay.
So go to Modlog on, like, Discord.
What?
Yeah, like, you see the Modlog chat. You're able to access that. We're going to, like, post post and we want your reaction to it, pretty much.
All right.
Sound good?
Just don't send me any naked photos, Hannah Butts.
Not happening.
All right, just in case.
All right, first one. What do you think of this?
Oh God.
It's a little bit fucking weird. A bit pedophilic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I sense a lot of sexual tension in that. So
There's
some
sexual tension in me seeing a picture of hugging a little boy.
Yeah, but it's Sinnoh though. Like,
I remember the
boy.
picture. And I thought, like, being serious for a moment. Like, he's a guy who clearly looks up to me. And he's like a nice guy. He's kind of the community punching bag in a sort of way as well. So I do feel sorry for him from that respect. So he sent this picture, not to me, but he posted it on his Twitter. And my instant reaction was, holy fucking shit, this guy's got some problems. But I didn't want to say anything too bad.
Yeah, I
He's
have
such a
noticed
nice
that with
boy.
Sinner, but he also really annoyed me because I was watching a few of his videos and he'd just be like almost word for word taking some stuff that you have said in other videos and then saying it. And I called him out on it and he was just like, oh yeah, he's just an inspiration to me. And I'm thinking, yeah, there's inspiration and then there's just, copying
Copy
someone's...
pasting.
Yeah. But whatever.
I understood. I saw
think
one of
he
his
does it
videos. I
less,
think it was
yeah.
about grade A, under A. I'm not sure.
Yeah, that one.
It was that one.
Yeah.
And yeah, he did take literal quotes of what I said.
Yeah.
And I called him out for it a little bit as well. And I kind of felt bad for it.
He doesn't help himself. You
In
know,
what way?
in a lot of things he's done.
He's the community
He
punching
doesn't.
bag, unfortunately, because he's a weak character. And I don't mean
he has
that.
a fantastic ASMR channel though.
I don't say that too negatively, but he is a very weak character. He can't take it. He'll try to make it appear like he can take it, but I honestly don't think he can. And it's not even his age. I think he's 16, 17, something like that. No, it's not even that. He's just someone who, from what I understand, has suffered from depression and things of that nature and bullying. So, in some respects, he's like, why the fuck is this guy making commentary videos criticizing other people? So I guess there's some hypocrisy there, but I do feel for the guy when everyone's ganging up on him, as the community does, actually, unfortunately, like he is the community punching bag. I just think it's very unfair. And personally, I'm not going to add to that. What's the
Fair
point?
enough. Yeah, I mean, for his age, you have a lot to learn and grow and stuff.
Sure.
Fuck. I can't imagine if YouTube was a thing back when I was a teenager because, shit, I could have embarrassed myself, like, big time, so, I don't know.
I think we're all 20-something, aren't we?
Yes.
I'm the oldest.
You're 20 what?
I wish. I'm 30.
Oh, you're 30, really? Right, okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think when we were of a certain age, I want to say 14, 15, 16, I think we all did cringe-worthy stuff. Hannah's still
hell
doing
yeah,
it, by the way, but,
Oh.
she'll grow out of it. But we all
Yeah,
we all
whatever.
did cringe-worthy stuff, and we all did stuff that we regret.
Oh, yeah.
When I was a kid, I didn't use the internet. I didn't start using the internet until I was probably like 17, 18. It was the first time I started actively using it, other than to research like papers like for homework and stuff. I didn't use the internet. I'm trying to imagine like what it was like to play like a multiplayer game and be constantly humiliated, basically just bully you. I'm thinking of what would happen in terms of effect of that. How would it have affected me as a person today? And I think very, very negatively. I like to think I'm quite a confident person.
Yeah, you come off that way.
I don't think I would be if I was a kid on the internet today.
Aww.
It's a great shame, and we're going to see this with the next generation, effectively, because these are the kids who grew up on Call of Duty and multiplayer games and dealing with the internet garbage that they have to deal with, whether it's on Twitter or YouTube or wherever, or Facebook.
Right.
So what happens to that next generation on a future date? You know, how is it going to affect them? Are they all going to be just insecure, never leave their fucking house?
And on the
I'm
flip
interested to
side
see
of
what
that,
happens.
I see, like, yeah, if people are getting bullied, then they start lashing out and saying those kind of, like, I don't know, mean, kind of edgy-ish comments back. And to anyone. And I see that on my Twitter sometimes, like, people out of the blue just say random shit. And it's just like, okay.
Yeah.
Like...
The internet is not a place for the weak-minded. It's not a place for people who can't take it, and it's not a place for the insecure. And if you are an insecure person, the first recommendation I'd have for you is to say, get off the internet, at least for a while.
Yeah.
This is what some people will just never do, and of course the cycle continues, and it only progresses, and it gets worse and worse and worse, and they dig a hole for themselves. It gets to a point where these people become almost like Sinner, where this guy is victimized all the time.
Well,
I saw there was, like, all those Sinner rant videos and stuff, like one after the other, and I'm thinking, he's got, like, a small channel, like, why even bother? But anyway, he was just annoying.
Because he's an
community, I
easy
think.
target. That's why.
Yeah.
This is going to sound stupid to say, but one of the reasons why Sinot has been targeted in the way he has is because he's not involved in this one Skype chat. This sounds crazy, right? There's this one Skype chat, and if you're not a part of this Skype group chat, you get shit talked.
It's a fucking club.
And of course, all this shit talking progresses to is that person becoming the punching bag. Because if you say something enough, people will start to believe it, and people think it will be okay to say, and it just reinforces that within a lot of people's minds. And that's exactly what's happened with Sinot, and it's happened with a lot of other people as well. If he was there to defend himself, or if he was even there by default, he wouldn't have been the punching bag that he has become now. In any case, what he's doing with his YouTube channel and with his Twitter and wherever, as is himself an internet personality, a lot of commentators, and I want to say most of them actually, do exactly what he does. And I think a lot of it is to do with this one Skype group chat, and that is absolutely insane.
Yeah, that sounds a bit kind of incestuous, you know what I mean? Like,
brother
if you're
fucking.
part of this group, if you're part of this group, like, all right, we don't touch each other, but we will go out and, like, talk shit on other people. And I've kind of seen that, but...
I think it's more to do with shit talking. Everybody loves to shit talk. I do it, everyone else does it. If you're not there to see the shit talk, and you don't realize you're being shit talked, and when there's multiple people doing it, you just become
and then,
the punching bag. That's what happens.
That's fucked. I had a similar thing happen to me in an art community a few years ago, and it was that kind of thing where people are like, oh, well, Daisy thinks she's too good to talk to us, and then people just start, like, you know, festering these kind of negative thoughts, and it goes around, and then suddenly no one likes you.
Right.
So, yeah. But on a smaller scale.
Not everyone will like you. That's what I learned. You just kind of...
But you know what my advice is? There's always going to be people who will like you, and you just have to, like, block out some of this shit. And if, okay, say you're a YouTuber, you create the content you want to create. You know, create the content you like, and then people, even new people, will come and see it and kind of see the authenticity of your creations and sub to you.
I think I'm at a point now where I simply don't give a shit.
I'm starting to get these girls, like, tweet at me saying they want to beat my ass and stuff like that. I kind of find it a little funny.
Yeah, because they're like, Colossal doesn't care about you, blah, 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 and they just want to beat Hannah up.
Maybe it's the voice. I don't know.
Yeah, it is.
It probably is the voice. Which is why Hannah Butts is so into me.
No. I want a nice boy.
Yeah, you want a
Treats me
complete
good.
subservient cuck is what you want.
Well, I am more dominant, so that would be nice.
The truth is, much as I try to show myself as a bad guy and make fun of people and try and trigger Hannah Butts for a good 20 minutes or so, you know, as much as all that, I think in real life, I am just a nice guy, you know, whether people believe that or not. I am just a bit of a cunt online because it's fun to be a cunt, and as long as you don't take it too seriously, then I think it's okay.
Yeah. I've seen that in you, like, the way you've either interacted or reacted to some things that have happened with people I know, or the way you've like cared or talked to people. I saw it, and then you're like, no days, I'm just a cunt.
I mean, if someone was genuinely, like, very, very upset, I'm not saying over something so petty. If I say, oh, you're fat, and you start crying and break down into a corner, then shut the fuck up. But, you know, if I said something mean as a joke, and then that person took it seriously, then yeah, I would be the first to apologise.
Okay. Well, then you really hurt my feelings.
No, I'm not buying this Hannah Butts.
You
No,
hurt my
I
feelings
seriously...
too.
You seriously made me cry when I read that brick, like, joke.
No,
It really
you fucking
hurt my
didn't.
feelings.
Shut up. You're just talking shit.
No, I just want you to be nice to me.
You want me to be nice to you? Then just say,
Yes.
ColossalisCrazy, don't make any more of these jokes to me, and I would have stopped. 100%. You want to say that now?
There goes all the
Exactly, Hannah Butts, you fucking bitch. Shut the fuck up. I would have hit you with a brick.
That was mean and uncalled for.
No, it wasn't. No, it fucking wasn't.
Okay.
You just tell me any time, any day, ColossalisCrazy, please. I'm trying to do a Hannah Butts impression, but I can't do it. ColossalisCrazy, please. I'm so offended. I'm so offended by your little tweets to me. Please, when you said you were going to hit me with a brick, I started crying, little tears. I'm a singer, ColossalisCrazy, and I'm crying so much that you're hurting my voice box, and now I don't think I'll be able to sing anymore.
I do not sound like that.
Well, a little bit.
I sound like really gross. I want to sound more feminine, you know?
More what?
More feminine. Like, you sounded like a chain smoker or something. Like,
Well, I am a
that's not
chain
me.
smoker, so...
Well, you're going to die of cancer soon.
I probably will. I'm very offended by this, Hannah Butts. Like, how can you say this? That was incredibly edgy, and you've definitely hurt my feelings, and now I think I might die of cancer. So I ask you to retract that one sentence.
Well, then fine, deal with it.
You're the cunt in all this, Hannah Butts. You're the evil character.
No, I'm not.
You are. You're just so horrible to everyone.
Remember when I was nice to you?
No.
And then it took... Yeah, I was. I really was.
I can't remember. It's been so long.
I sent you a really nice DM one time, and you didn't say anything. Hurt my feelings.
All right, well, stop spamming me DMs then, Hannah Butts. Like, that's just
don't.
annoying. It's just fucking annoying. I can go to my
Why are you so
DM box right now, and I can see like 100 missed messages from Hannah Butts saying, Can you be a part of my Big Girls podcast? I really want to do this with you, clown. I got a really nice singing voice. I really like you, clown. Fly out to Utah and fuck me in the ass.
Stop it. They're gonna get the wrong idea. Not like that.
Speaking of funny voices, I think I might have said something to you on Twitter, but you never fucking really answer me.
Yeah.
So I'll say it now. So I'm thinking about making a project. This year is going to be like
look
animated
who's asking
series.
for another favor from Colossalis.
Oh, okay. No, that's fine. You don't have to do it. You don't have to do it.
Depends what it is. I'll see what I can do.
Oh.
I'll see what I can do.
Yeah,
I'm
I
just
thought
so
you would
important.
enjoy it. No, that's okay. That's okay. Don't worry. I won't ask you. No, okay. So it's going to be like a kind of retelling of Rumpelstiltskin, but it's going to be really different as well. And I've got a bunch of people who are going to be really good doing voices. Hannah's going to do it because I want to like write some songs, like Disney kind of songs, and showcase Hannah. But yeah, I was wondering if you wanted to be part of it.
Well, if the script isn't too long, I'm sure I'll be able to do it.
Well, it'd only be like bits, and I wouldn't be like on you all the time and be like, oh yeah, like do all this shit.
She wouldn't be me.
Okay. I can live with that, as long as you're not Hannah. As long as anyone isn't Hannah, I can deal with it.
Yeah, well, I stopped sending you messages because you never responded, so...
Well, the thing is, I don't ignore out of spite or anything like that. It's just that I get a lot of them. And
yeah, no, I understand.
Yeah.
Yeah, well...
So otherwise I spend my
really
life on Twitter, which I
so-
seem to already do, by the way.
Yeah, but I'm really special and important. You should be fucking looking at my fucking messages.
Oh, who's got the ego now? Days.
Well, Days is a wonderful, wonderful person to talk to. I don't know why you don't
Yeah,
message her
so
back.
fuck you. Fucking...
I'm a wonderful person to talk to. Have you heard my voice? I haven't got an ego at all.
It's not like we talk that much anyways. I think this is the first time we've ever voice chat anyways.
Why do you have only shit photos of yourself?
Yeah.
Except for
It was
one
what
photo?
the photos were good. The photos
That
were good.
one
weren't.
photo. When I'm like, can you
They were
just
fine.
give me a fucking photo where you're front on? And you're like, okay, here. And it was fucking to the side again. And then you're like, oh,
The
okay,
thing is, like,
fucking-
you've got
fucking
to
here.
respect the fact that I'm a man and don't give a shit about what kind of photograph I take.
Get
I
your
don't
fucking
give a
phone
shit.
out and take a photo.
I saw Hannah Butts posted some pictures of herself on her fucking Twitter, and she's had them like professionally done.
What?
Through Instagram, get the little dog ears and shit. Oh,
I
gotta
don't
make
do
a big
that.
fucking effort.
Well, I'm sorry that I did modeling like a few years back. I'm sorry, I can't post that. Whatever.
When I take a picture, I'm not thinking like in my head. I really give a shit what kind of fucking angle I'm taking. I've got to get the best angle. Like my nose is, I've got a nose here. I've got to take it the fuck out before I take this picture. I've got to kind of put on lip balm because my lips are a bit chapped or whatever. I don't really think about things like that. Whereas
Yeah.
Hannah Butts will spend $500 on a fucking photograph that 10 people liked. So you've got to put it in proportion.
What? Okay, I never paid anyone for any of the pictures I did. They paid
Well-
me. So are you like saying that are you saying that I take good pictures then?
Well, it was a good picture, yeah. It was a good picture.
So you think I'm cute then?
That is not what I said.
Oh, here we go.
I told you you'd be
No.
coming on to me by the end of this call.
No, I just want, it's just a question if you think I'm cute or not.
I'm just asking, are you coming on to me at this point, Hannah Butts? Because otherwise, why would you ask me this question? You're going to be the one to ask me out by the end of this call,
No.
and then I'm going to reject you.
Why would you reject me?
To make you feel bad, and then I think it'd be quite funny.
You're such a nice guy.
Yeah, you like say, oh, I'm such a
You've
nice
got a
guy, I wouldn't want to
kind
hurt anyone's
heart.
feelings. And then you're like, oh, I'll reject Hannah Butts because it's funny.
No, but you would like that even more. It would give you something to talk about with your idiot friends on Twitter. So nice for the fishwives to talk about over a cup of fucking soup. You know, you like that. You like that. You're gonna have this nice little date with your fucking gorilla. You know, hairy bastard who's probably never seen a girl with one working eye in his life. Okay.
No, he's actually quite attractive.
I highly
We're
doubt
going-
this. I highly doubt this, Hannah Butts. You're gonna have
No,
a
no,
fucking
no,
conversation with him over your fish stew or whatever the fuck you eat in Utah. What do you even eat over there? It's a fucking weird place.
No, Utah has the worst food of all time, but we're getting Thai food. That's what's happening on the date.
Anyways, on this little date you've got with this disgusting creature, who
He's
probably
not.
he's probably invisible anyway. Let's face it, it's fucking Hannah Butts. You're having this
What?
conversation with him. It's basically having this conversation with an empty chair. Let's face it. I mean, he's going to be invisible. He doesn't exist. He doesn't fucking exist, right? So Hannah Butts is going on and she's talking to this fucking chair. Waiter comes over. Do you want any more fucking water? And she's like, oh, no, I'm on a date with my boyfriend. He looks at her like she's fucking insane, which she is. And anyways, she goes on and she
Orders
has this
2 meals.
conversation. Oh, by the way, ColossalisCrazy rejected me on Twitter. Better realize just how important you are and how lucky you are to be with me, Hannah Butts, this invisible person. So that's why I'm going to say no.
I'm gonna say this though. You fucked a cam girl. That's all I'm gonna say.
Well, I didn't know
Oh,
she was a
Kim
cam
girl's
girl.
alright.
Didn't know she was a cam girl.
What is your taste, anyways? What is your type?
Basically, as long as they laugh at my jokes and they don't mind when I hit them really hard in the face, then I'm good with them.
Shut up.
So there you go, Hannah. First step completed. You just laughed at my joke.
Dude.
I've never hit a woman before. I think it might be fun. I'm all for trying new things.
My dad would kill you if you did that.
How tall's your dad?
He's 6'2",
How much does he weigh?
like 240.
I think I could probably take him. I'm gonna put that
No,
out
no,
there.
no.
I think
And
I'd
I have
probably take
two.
him.
I have two older brothers.
Well, how tall are they?
6 foot and 6'4".
You're fucked.
You are. Aren't you like a midget or something? You're like
actually
5 foot.
Yeah, how tall
I'm
are
not
you?
tall. I'm like 5'10".
Oh,
That's
so
taller
I'm
than
almost
me.
taller than you then.
Way taller.
Yeah, you're like fucking Shrek.
Are you saying I'm fat?
Well, you've got a little bit of chubby on you, but that's not a bad thing necessarily.
What?
Well, I think
She's
you
not
got a
chubby.
you got a little bit of chumpy-wumpy there. I don't know.
What chumpy one?
Thin,
Where?
she's tiny.
It's nice, something to grab
the
onto.
butt.
You know, a little bit of
the
chubber.
butt.
Are you talking about my butt? Is that what you're talking about?
Well, I mean, where does fat spread on a woman? You know, it can go to a multitude of places.
No, I'm skinny. I'll even prove it to you right now. Actually, I won't prove it. Never mind. You get too excited.
Yeah,
She
do
was
it.
about. She was literally just about to send the nudes.
I was not going to send a nude picture to you.
Fucking was.
I was not. I
Out,
believe you,
out.
like, live in your dad's basement.
I don't.
I don't think...
This house I'm living in right now, it's got 7 floors, so I think I'm on the 4th.
Oh, shit.
Oh, gosh.
I just have to throw a bit of whiff of money at Hannah Butts there. That's going to seal the deal. Bit of money. That's what you were into. It wasn't the ColossalisCrazy good looks. It wasn't the voice. It wasn't the character. It wasn't the personality. But no, throw some fucking money under this bitch's nose, and she's very, very interested. I find that interesting.
I actually could care less about money. Really.
What do you look for in a man, Hannah Butts?
What do I look for in a man?
Yeah.
You know, I've had some really shitty boyfriends that I want a guy that is honest, hardworking, adores me to pieces, and is loyal. That's what I look for.
All right, we'll never work. It's over. Loyalty, yeah, I suppose. I am loyal to people. But the other 3 could fuck off. You know, hardworking, piss on that.
I'm looking at my vision board right now.
Hardworking, yeah, no. There were 2 more.
Adores her.
No. The other one?
Honest.
Yeah, I'm kind of honest, I guess. I'm kind of honest.
So you really think I'm fat?
Well, you got a little bit of chub on you. What's wrong with that? You got a little bit of chub.
Where?
I thought it was
Wait,
I thought it was
come
on
on
like your
further.
midriff. I could be wrong. You could have just been wearing a very thick jumper that day.
What picture are you talking about?
I don't know. I saw a picture. I don't look at your pictures like religiously. No, I mean you post a lot of pictures on your Twitter, so I just looked through one of them and I thought, yeah, she got a little bit of chub there, a little bit of chub, a little bit too few many baked beans and shit. You know, maybe needs to cut down on that one. It's that Utah cuisine.
Oh, no. I'm
Oh.
I'm actually pretty good weight. I'm pretty skinny. I have a flat tummy. All my weight goes to my butt. That's where it goes.
Is this the dating profile?
No. Okay, Colossal, if I send you a butt
Those two
pic,
getting together.
then you have to take a new selfie and send it to me.
All right. Well, if you send me a picture of your butt, we'll see what happens.
All right, fine. There you go. There it is.
I got it. Fucking see. By the end of this call, Hannah fucking Butts has sent me a picture of her fucking butt in the Discord. That is a fucking win for ColossalisCrazy.
But it's a good ass for a white girl.
It's not bad, Hannah Butts. It's not bad.
Oh, I can't believe this actually happened. I've had so many people tell me to send you a butt pic, and I'm like, no, not happening.
Talked you into it.
Well, if people ask, I don't care. Like, I'll send it.
We really need a new picture.
Okay.
Not of Hannah,
Someone
not of you,
post-
Hannah, but like another.
I'm not going to post a picture of me.
All
I
right,
don't want you
all
to get too excited on this call.
How do you feel about people drawing your actual face as opposed to your clown
Oh, well, I
persona?
suppose it was kind of inevitable after the face reveal. I still prefer the pictures of the clown, I'll be honest.
I thought so, because you're always really persnickety when I fucking draw your real face. You're like, that doesn't look like me. That
Well,
doesn't look
in
like
fairness,
me."
the picture
You
I
look
did
like
it
a
one
koala.
time. I did it
Yeah,
one
you
time,
did
Dave.
it.
You drew a picture of me, and I looked like a fucking koala. I mean, you got
look
the
like a
fucking.
koala.
No, I don't. The proportions were all out of fucking order. My eyes were massive.
it.
They were fucking huge.
Because you have big eyes.
You have big eyes.
They're regular-sized eyes.
All right, take a picture right now.
Did
I
you
can't.
see
I
when
don't
I
even. I don't
actually
even have
drew you as a
a
koala?
fucking webcam here.
You have a phone.
Do you have a
Take a
phone?
phone.
I have a phone, but I don't have it on me like right now. It's like a shitty phone. I need to buy an
Well,
iPhone.
go grab it. Go grab it. We need to.
No, I'm not doing this right now. I got you to do what I wanted you to do. I win. You know.
No, I'm gonna get my way
I didn't
with
promise. I didn't promise anything. I know you'd very
You
much like to
didn't.
see a picture of me naked, Hannah Butts, but
you. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see your micro-sized penis.
it's average size. I've never had any complaints over it.
Okay, someone post a new picture. All right, I found an edit of this of your face.
It's just kind of.
It's
It's just a picture of me with a clown nose on and a few doodles. You asking me for my
Yeah.
interpretation of this picture? It doesn't do anything for me, I'm afraid. It's just a picture of me with a few effects on it. find a better picture, please, Hannah Butts.
Squishy. Okay, hold on. I might.
Right. This is so unprofessional.
It is. It fucking is.
Yeah.
I know we need to step up our game, ladies.
Yeah, you do. I'm not impressed.
I'm actually looking forward to Dave and Tommy. I'm really excited for them.
They'll never be as interesting as me.
No.
Are you
No, Dave
vaping?
and I have a lot in common, actually. We were talking about musicals and stuff like that, so we're buds.
Oh my god, the most boring fucking conversation ever. Holy shit.
Oh! We won't just talk about musicals the whole entire time.
So this picture is me as a koala, I suppose. Am I right? And just get fucked. Just get fucked. That's nice, isn't it? I don't really draw any impressions from this. Yeah, it's just me as a koala. I don't look like a koala. I just don't.
You do.
And then we've
Your
got a
eyes are
picture of
massive.
this is a picture of what's his face from Batman Begins. Which movie is it from? The one where he goes up in the helicopter with Bane, right? That fucking guy. Like, what the fuck has this got to do with anything? Who the fuck are you, Nico Shadow? Why have you posted this picture?
He's mates with Pip.
And now Hannah Butts, insane person that she is, has posted a picture of the Hamburglar, that fat purple thing, and Ronald McDonald. This has absolutely no context
That's
to
you.
it.
It's
Why is that me? Who are the other two meant to represent?
Pip.
I don't. Okay, let's think about this. I'm gonna go with Tommy and Dave.
That makes no sense. How do they represent each one of those? Who's the Hamburglar? Who's he, Dave or Tommy?
Who would be the ham? It's Tommy.
Why?
I don't know. I just found a random picture.
Yeah, but what? This is my point. Why the fuck did you post it, Hannah Butts? It's got no context to it.
It's funny, it's
What's the
cute.
comedic insight into this? Nothing.
Well, I
Women.
think it's-
This has always been my problem with women. I think women are genuinely born without a sense of humour. Like, they're just not funny. Yeah, women just are not funny. Like, they try so hard, and they're just not. They're just fucking not.
Yeah, but this is from a guy who thinks clowns are funny.
Women are really good at, like, raising children. I think that's about it. I can't think of, like, another thing women are good at, to be honest. And by the way,
At
you
being in the
spend
kitchen?
fucking long enough doing it. I was late to this fucking recording, and you were whining about me being late, but you guys are fucking 9 months for a fucking baby. Like, when I squirt my seed up into you, I would expect, like, a couple days later, I want a little boy or a little girl or something, you know. Why you got to spend 9 months doing it? Okay, this is unacceptable. I bet Hannah Butts would take fucking 20 years to have my fucking child if she was lucky enough for me to bust my balls up her,
Blow the beans.
blow the beans into her. You know, if she was that fucking lucky, if she's that fortunate one fucking day that this occurs, then maybe she won't spend that long about it, because that would be unacceptable.
I think you should know I get shit done when I need to get it done. Like this podcast, if I didn't bother you or persist, then it wouldn't happen. So you got to give me that. I'm persistent.
Okay, and you've also got a fairly nice singing voice as well, Hannah Butts. It's very nice, very pleasant voice to listen to when I'm trying to drown out the noise of, like, screaming women behind me or something like that. I would
So,
very much
right?
like to hear you sing Nessu Dorma with, like, my hands around your fucking neck. You know, you can try and sing that one out. That would be a good first date.
You were so horrible.
I know.
I'm like never singing anything for you ever again.
It'd be a great
He's
first
violent
date.
and abusive. Would you do anything nice? Anything nice for me? Or actually, no. What's the nicest thing you've ever done for a girl you dated? I'm curious.
Yeah, no, I can't think of anything.
Then you're like a lousy boyfriend.
Like, girls always say, oh, we really love you to bring, like, flowers and chocolates on the first date. Well, okay, chocolates make you really fucking fat. Like,
I
Hannah
don't
Butts will
want
not
any of
appreciate
that.
this. Like, Hannah
want
Butts is
that.
obviously obsessed with her figure, right? So I'm not going to bring her fucking chocolates. I'm gonna bring her flowers. Like, do you like flowers?
Yeah, I like
What a
flowers.
fucking waste of money! What a fucking waste of money!
It's the thought that counts. I actually like. You know what I like? I actually.
I don't like any of that stuff.
I love getting letters. Like I like getting handwritten letters and stuff.
What kind of letters would you like? Dear Hannah, hello, my name is ColossalisCrazy. I'm glad you very much like to speak to me. I know you'd like me to fly out to Utah. one day and fuck your brains out. But I'm just saying that it might not happen, so just don't get your hopes up. But I do it as like a charity thing, I suppose. Like, if we can raise enough money from charity, then I'm willing to do it. Yours sincerely, ColossalisCrazy.
Wow, that's just so sad. I actually got, like, there's this guy in Japan and he writes me, like, these love letters and stuff, and I think it's really sweet, you know?
It sounds like a fucking cuck.
I'm not into that shit.
This fucking guy in Japan, fucking sumo wrestler, eating his fucking ramen on the fucking loo and just writing Hannah Butts a little message. Yeah.
Yeah, like, I get them, you know?
Yeah.
Just
The
haven't
guy's
got the right
probably
language.
400 fucking pounds.
No, he's actually a nice guy, though. So
Yeah, but
don't-
when you say he's actually a nice guy, though, he's actually a fucking behemoth, isn't he?
No.
He is. I sensed it from the tone. When a girl says, "Oh, he's such a nice guy," like doesn't reference anything else, then that's when you fucking know you're dealing with an absolute monster of a man. Go on, tonight.
Well, then-
Is he a fat shit? Let's put it that
He's
way.
not a fat... No, he has, like, a big build, but he's not fat. Does that make sense?
It's kind of like a nicer way of saying he's a fat shit. Yeah.
He's not a fat shit. Like, it's
I love how Hannah Butts thought that this ColossalisCrazy interview was going to be like a psychological analysis of the clown. Like, she was really going to try and be kind of my therapist. But I think what's happened is
wasn't
I've
going to do
become
that.
Hannah's therapist.
I was making a joke. It's Twitter.
Oh, right.
I was just...
I was
just
really looking forward to
shit-talking.
that. I thought you were going to try and psychoanalyze me.
Well, maybe...
I'm
Okay, I have to
disappointed.
prepare... I wasn't prepared for it, but, like, if you want to do it another time, then, yeah, I could do that.
Well, there you go. Ticket out to Utah.
No, that's
the
not a
invitation.
date. I'm saying,
Fucking
like...
told you. I fucking told you. That's the date
It's
right
not.
there. Ladies and gentlemen,
No,
this has been the Big Girls Podcast. I'm not your
No.
host, ColossalisCrazy, but
You're still
No.
got
I'm kind of like the
2
most important part
Cunt.
of this episode. So
This episode is a train wreck.
people will absolutely love it, though.
This
They
whole
fucking better.
episode
They
was just
fucking better.
you fucking around with Hannah's brain.
Okay, are you eating while you're doing this? I keep hearing...
Yeah,
what
I
are
am,
you
yeah.
eating?
Well, I was eating some peanuts, and also I'm drinking this Rockstar drink, which I don't think very much of, to be honest.
What?
Rockstar Freeze energy drink, frozen watermelon. It's very, very much full of sugar, and I thought it was going to be sugar-free, actually, but it's not. But it was only 99p. I guess that's the plus side to it. Guarana, B vitamins, taurine, caffeine. These are the ingredients in this drink. I don't think very much of it, to be honest, and I think there's a lot of preservatives and things like that. Haven't been impressed. Bit of a waste of money, but it was only 99p, so can't really complain. As for the peanuts, well, they're just peanuts.
It's so distracting. I hear this like crunching noise, and it's driving me insane.
It was some nice ASMR.
So, yeah, ColossalisCrazy ASMR channel. That should happen.
What was that? You cut off.
You need to do an ASMR channel. I think
Fuck
you would be really
no.
good at it. Yeah.
Maybe when you invite me out to Utah and we copulate, maybe we can ASMR the noises that we make.
No.
That would be good. That would be adventurous.
Because you already said you would reject me, so you're never coming down to Utah.
Well, you have to ask first, Hannah Butts, to see if this is the truth.
I'm not gonna ask.
I think you will. I think you will. You will, privately. I know you. I know you, Hannah Butts. I'm deep within your brain right now, Hannah Butts. Like, I know you as a person. I can read you like
No,
a
you
book.
don't.
Yes, I can. I can see you.
You don't
for
even know
you
what
are.
my favorite
I can see
color
into your
is.
soul, Hannah Butts. Your favorite color is purple. I can see into
No,
your soul.
it's not.
No, shut up, it is. It just became your favorite color because I said it was. I'm looking into your fucking soul, Hannah Butts. I can see you deep through. You're transparent to me.
This is... No, you don't know anything about me.
Well, your name is Hannah or something. You call yourself
No,
Hannah
you don't
Butts. You're on Twitter. You annoy me and pest me like constantly. Like, it's just really fucking annoying, actually. And you've got quite a good singing voice. You live in Utah, and
You know nothing about me.
and that's, well, what else is there to know? What else is there to know?
But you never asked. You never tried to get to know me.
Probably going to tell me anyway, so just let it.
No,
let
I'm
let
not.
you do
I'm
the
not
talking.
that type of
I know
person.
you like
If
to
you-
do the talking, so just let you talk.
I don't. I actually am more of a listener. I really hate talking about myself unless someone asks me.
You're talking about yourself right now.
Well, because we're... Just stop. You were the most annoying man I've ever met. I can't stand you. Girls, say something. Make him stop.
Look, I'm staying out of this lovers' quarrel. Look
at what you did to my podcast. And you're proud of this? My cup must feel awkward right now.
Are there any more pictures, or should we call it a day?
Yeah, call it a day.
Hannah, you still want to invite me out to Utah? Baby, you want to invite me out to Utah?
Clown?
What?
Are you going to VidCon?
Are you inviting me to VidCon?
Well, you already said you weren't going to go, but I will be there.
Are you inviting me to VidCon, Hannah Butts?
I'm not inviting you.
Just say those magic words, Hannah Butts.
No, I think...
No. Just say the sentence. This is your one and only chance, Hannah Butts. This is it.
We will end this podcast on a cliffhanger right now. So, thank you so much for watching. Thank you, Colossal.
Oh, it was absolutely my fucking pleasure.
I hope the interview with Dave and Tommy will go so much better.
I have fucking
think
doubt
it will.
Tommy will go whine on about the fucking army, and Dave will talk about your musical theatre or whatever the fuck you want to talk about, but you never get something like this again. Only with ColossalisCrazy. Subscribe, like, review, comment. Yeah, Big Girls Podcast shit name. You've got to change it. You've really got to fucking change it. No.
Big Girls Podcast, best podcast.
It really fucking is. It's the worst fucking name.